Welcome. Yeah. You waving or would you like to connect? Hello. I can't hear you. Can you unmute yourself?
But these earphones don't seem to work.
Yeah,
in my
now it works. Now
That's
I can
better.
hear. Yeah.
Oh, so I know it's right for me to sit with you because I try not, and my heart just keeps thumping. So, I'd like you to just, I'd like to bring this with your help to look at. There's so much showing itself at the moment for me. I'd like you to sit with me in allowing this feeling of I'm too much. I saw a medical medium yesterday, Meike, or the day before. And so much is opening, and I want to be really, really gentle because I've just seen that every narrative I've had is not true.
Hallelujah.
So clear. I can't believe the good fortune. And he's helped me see a cycle that the system learned to shut it down. It's so clear and it's so amazing. Oof. Oh, it's so amazing. It's like there's no words to convey. And how much control it's taken.
With the best of intentions, huh?
Oh yeah, I see that so sweetly.
Beautiful.
And this is just relief, you know. It's just sweet relief. And the stories I've told myself about that I've accumulated in this narrative to try and kind of make sense of being in this world, in this body. And this man is autistic and he's dyslexic. And he's got this amazing perspective which holds all the SE knowledge that I've learned and all the internal family system and all of Gabor Mate's, and he's come to it from his own journey. And it's just a label, but it's something that's cracked me. And he said, you're definitely on the autism spectrum. And he said, these things that you've shut down are actually superpowers if we had had the right holding space, for want of a better way of saying it. I don't know how else to say it. And it's not from an egoic place. It's from a real conscious seeing. I'm so glad you're here today. And I had this memory trying to hug my father and jump up and hug him. And he used to push me away and call me a leech and tell me it was too much. And I'm sharing that story because I had a take on it that wasn't correct, but I can see what it's done. And I can see where this funny little archetype of the drama queen has had to have a role, for want of a better way of kind of putting it, and then the huge judgments that have been layered on top. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. That's you. You're sharing the human drama.
But I'm just experiencing it in a very new way.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
Because the knowledge is always, no, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
No, it's just, how it opens up different angles.
Yeah.
It's like looking from a different angle, just a tiny bit, and whoa.
Yeah, that's what seems to be happening. It's just
a
whole new perspective.
Yeah. Oh, and what a release.
Oh my God.
Yes. Wow.
Where can I put you so I can relax?
It's wonderful what's happening here. From where I'm looking, it's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and it feels so good to be supported. I just want to get my prayer stool. Will you stay there?
Yeah, I will stay here. We won't go.
I've got a wonky left knee. And the only place, I'm just realizing the only place I could be all of me was in the bedroom. But of course, that's probably had a bit of a cost on my body or something. But it doesn't really matter. But it was the one place I was able to dissolve into love and to the universe.
I like that movement. That's wonderful. Yeah. How lucky they are. How lucky.
I suppose I was lucky that growing up with all that, being able to pick up all the layers of what's coming at you, but not what's being said. I thank God I danced all my life and I did ballet, because it was, I suppose, how this incredible nervous system, the survival mechanism, learn to manage something.
Absolutely. I mean, it is quite a miracle that we all survived, huh?
It's unbelievable. It's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's just, I'm in awe of existence in a way that I can't tell you right now. It's like there's no boundaries or anything. It's like from my cells and my microbiome to everything, you know. It's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
No wonder it felt like too much for a little being.
Yeah. I just have to let people in sometimes. I'm hosting tonight, so if I look up there, that's what's happening.
I realize that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So learning to be gentle, you know, with every moment. It's a new skill one has to learn. Or maybe I just trust myself.
Gentleness is actually your nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just tapping more into your nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's nice to feel how it slows down a bit. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't know how to do that very well.
Oh,
Well, that's
right
not
now,
true.
right now it does. Right now it's so sweetly responding.
Yeah.
So sweetly responding.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel the difference when you're held like this with someone. So, yeah.
Yeah. With someone that's not activated.
With you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, right now. Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
And the field.
And the field, yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's where, you know, for most of us, the learning can happen.
Yeah.
In a field that is not activated. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah. But right now to have it one-on-one is also very powerful and very vulnerable.
Absolutely, totally vulnerable. Totally vulnerable. Yeah. Totally naked. Oh, that was beautiful, huh? So it just activated just a tiny bit, and then it noticed, oh, it's okay. So it slowed down again. So
and it wanted to say thank you for your patience.
No. Yeah, and I want to say something to that aspect. It's much too young to say thank you. It doesn't have to. That's actually, you know, if everything goes good, everything goes well, that would be a given. Yeah. But sometimes, you know, for whatever reason, it can't happen that easily. But here, it can. So, no thank you even is necessary.
Yeah, well, that's why I just watched it and I said you wanted to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's actually already a more grown-up one that has been taught to say thank you for when it gets something. So to that one, I will say, you are so welcome. But to the younger one, I say, no thank you required. Ah, it listened. That's the thank you. The listening is the thank you. Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful because that listening is actually when the flow is happening, when the connection starts to happen, when it's not split off anymore. So that's when,
I can feel it now in my chest and my belly.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're having a flow, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like no giver, no receiver. Just flow.
And this has been so absent, this capacity to feel this. Yeah. I'm acknowledging its exquisiteness. Yeah. It's so embodied.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And there's such a hunger.
Of course, that's all it wants, ever. That's what it's living for. Everything else is hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, you know, if there is a should, then this is how it should be.
Yeah.
All the other stuff. Confusion.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Beautiful. Now it comes life in. Yes.
My whole stomach, below my ribs, it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yum.
Oh, Meike, thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Now it's the overflow happening. Yum.
I love you so much. I don't care what it means. I just...
I love you so much back. Also don't care what it means. See, that's what's happening when the overflow is there, huh? When giver and receiver disappear, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there is just, yeah. Love loving beautiful release. Beautiful release. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll just be gentle now, and thank you.
Pleasure.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Hi, Meike. Leilani here.
Hi, Leilani.
Hello. Can we sit with the...
Ah, yes, of course. We sit just like this. I was looking, couldn't find you. Yeah. You're the blue Buddha.
I'm the blue Buddha.
Hey, Leilani.
Hiding in my cave.
That's okay. That's okay. Taking care of yourself.
Yeah. Lots of care at the moment.
Yeah.
Still feeling a bit much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just resting with that.
Just resting with that. Honoring.
Yeah, honoring that.
It's actually very, very special, huh? When it takes care about itself.
Yeah. Tenderly.
Oh, and the touch, just by acknowledging that, huh?
Yeah. No matter what happens, Meike.
No matter what happens.
No. It's so tender in this.
Yeah.
You know, there's rage there as well.
Of course.
Rage at the body. Not being how it, I'd like it to be.
That's how it speaks, huh?
Yeah.
That's not who you are.
No, not at all.
No. But we can see it, we can acknowledge it.
Yeah.
No need to change.
Yeah.
No need to fix. Just noticing rage.
Yeah. And it wants to fix. It does. It's a very strong pull.
Absolutely. Can it be fixed?
That's what's changing.
Yeah.
Yes, it always believed that if it looked hard enough, ran fast enough, spent enough money, therapists and healers, that it would finally find someone to fix it.
Absolutely.
But that may never happen. And that, you know, I'm just realizing that what is healing anyway? You know, I've always believed healing was the body being how I want it to be. But I'm realizing it's not that.
Yeah.
It's, you know, what we're doing here.
Yeah, it's just, you know, seeing how it is and then noticing if there's the resistance to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because the resistance makes it terrible, isn't it? Otherwise, we're just here.
Yeah. And truly, I'll say when I am just here,
Yeah.
it all drops away.
It's absolutely amazing. That's my experience too. Same here. And you can't do that. You can't, yeah, it's not much that you can do. It's just lucky when that happens. Isn't it?
It's out of my hands.
Yeah.
We think we're in control. That's the joke.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
Oh, wow.
That's the joke. And it also that we can't put into our pocket. It needs to be seen again and again and again and again. There's so many aspects of it, and each one needs to see it.
Mm.
Mm. It's nice to feel how it softens in my belly when we just quiet together.
Yeah. Mm. Very sweet.
Yeah.
There's a real feeling of sinking into the earth.
Yeah.
Being
Fantastic.
held by the Earth Mother. Yeah. Do you feel that?
Mm.
Yeah.
Feels quiet and solid.
Yeah.
Even though it's not solid.
Solid but not solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Full.
Empty but full.
Mm.
Quiet but not quiet.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A lot of movement in the 2 lower chakras now.
Mm.
Oh, in those areas, yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's burping.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Feels wonderful, Lalani.
Mm. This is tenderness at its best. Don't know a word for it, really.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, that's the word. Mm.
Yeah, that's the word. Wow.
Mm.
What a beautiful gift.
Mm. What a beautiful gift.
Mm.
It's okay like this, Lailomi?
Yeah, very, very beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Markus.
Hi, Meike.
Hello. You have a sense of your body or the body?
Yeah.
Great. Me too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's quite a thing, huh? You know,
Yeah.
bodies and sensations and yeah, constantly moving and changing and shedding skin and new cells and you never look the same when you look in the mirror and all that stuff.
Yeah. So many sensations. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Electricity going backwards and forwards and firing in all directions, sometimes very organized and then disorganized. And chemicals and wow, what a trip. What a trip. Yeah. And somehow it seems like important to include it, huh? That it's included, that it's noticed, acknowledged. That it talks to itself and all those things.
I wonder, is it possible not to include it? It's, yeah, not to pay attention to it. Probably, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, yeah. You can call it also spacing out.
Spacing out, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But that's not for everybody, you know, but for some of us, we've learned that from the get-go, kind of spacing out, and others always feeling
Yeah.
and having a feeling they feel too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You belong more to those that feel a lot.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of body sensations, definitely. But somehow my system learned like to, not to ignore them. So I'm able, you know, to do my job or stuff like that, wherever it's all very much in the mind and I need to concentrate and so on.
Yeah.
So,
to focus on other things. Yeah. That's quite a capacity, huh?
Yeah. 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 I always thought that for a long time, I thought my system is not very sensitive because I didn't notice much, but recently it seems more like maybe it just was too fine actually in noticing, so it found a way to not feel it also. And
yeah.
now it's like not the default thing.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, like, it's so interesting actually, and always curious to me how every body system has developed just slightly different capacities how to deal with discomfort and traumas and, you know, just everything. You know, it's it's just an amazing capacity of, or intelligence in a way, that kind of finds a way how to deal with discomfort, actually discomfort.
Yeah.
And it's good, I mean, at least for me personally, was really curious to find out how my system learned to deal with certain circumstances and, you know, created patterns. And I'm in awe of that. And so also quickly, you know, that we make it wrong, or, you know, that we think there is something wrong, rather than seeing, wow, far out. Look what this system did, or this system, or this system, far out.
Yeah, that's another way of looking at it. Yeah, it's like not this way of I want to get rid of it, or should be different. Yeah.
Yeah, or wrong making, huh? Or, yeah. It's actually more, yeah, it's actually the other way around. It's like admiring. Like, you know, like we admire plants and nature or animals. Wow, you know, look at this lion, or look at this butterfly, or wow. How, I mean, how creative is it, huh? This life.
Yeah.
Did a lot for my personal system, you know. Just really from the idea there's something wrong here to, wow, it's actually absolutely amazing how it found a way to deal with unbearable situations, or also with nice situations, but it's mostly, you know, when it suffered a lot, to see, wow, it found a way. It found a way. It's whatever this is that's responsible for all of it is super intelligent, I find. Creative, wow, to the max.
And then can come the curiosity how it's doing that.
Yes. And it starts tracking itself. Like, here it went this way, here it went this way. Yeah. And then it also starts admiring itself through others, so-called others. It's like, wow, gosh, how did your system do this? Or how did yours do it? Whoa, show me the trick. It's like the downloading, huh? Downloading each other, which we do constantly. We check each other out. To learn.
Yeah. Yeah, I really love the way you speak it. It's haven't seen it exactly that way up till now.
Yeah, I also don't know why it comes in our conversation here. It's all of a sudden there it was.
Yeah.
Very grateful for this. That's also intelligence, huh? How when systems come together, if they speak words, but just how they exchange energies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it's with everyone different. Just slightly sometimes immensely, but it's always different.
Yeah, normally we don't notice, or I don't notice, so yeah.
Yeah. Good like this.
Thank you.
Thank you for a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, love it.
Sana.
Hi.
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 Let's see how our systems wants to talk and play.
Yeah, I have no idea yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, me neither. That's so nice not having an idea. Huh?
It's so uncommon to be able to meet and not have an idea and not start somewhere.
Yes. Yes. And somehow it's our favorite, huh?
Yes. Maybe that's why I raised my hand, actually.
Oh, and sometimes it's also nice, you know, if you want to go for a concert or something like that, it's nice. Then you know what you're going for. But you also don't really know what's going to happen. That will always be a surprise. But the one-on-one, that's a different story. There it can make us feel very uncomfortable when we don't have an idea what to do with each other.
But it's also very uncomfortable when there is an idea and it's just a pattern that you follow.
Yes. Oh gosh, it's that uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah. What is it actually? What does make it so uncomfortable? because we all know that. What makes it so uncomfortable?
It feels very narrow and not free and open.
Yeah.
Like there's no space to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah, I can follow that. And then how do we behave in an environment like that?
Yeah. What usually happens is that I try to slow things down and get quiet, and then that usually activates the other system, so they just speak more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when I look, when that happens, it's like it gets really confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And somehow then we're trying to, maybe through speaking or whatever, we're trying to get it in control again. Like that is not uncomfortable. But it's not possible, isn't it? That's my experience. It's not, it's like as if something jumps out of its skin because it's so uncomfortable. And tries everything. Or it shuts down. That's the other side.
Yeah.
One jumps out and the other one is like, oh, I'm disappearing.
Yeah, that's usually me shutting down.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I try to say, no, I don't want to talk. Can we just be together?
Yeah.
That's much better. But there's also, it's not, it usually works better. But there can be confusion too around that and guilt in my system. But the result is much better anyway, somehow.
Oh, wonderful. So that's actually when it comes out of that shutdown. So it comes actually into life. Yeah, wonderful.
It's funny we speak about this because it's really a pattern with many people.
Absolutely.
In my system.
Yes. You know, I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was invited to a party with very beautiful people just the other night. And I didn't know that how many people were coming, and it's actually more people than I thought would come. And my system feels much more comfortable in a smaller group, because then you can have an exchange together in a more easy way. And there were a lot of very beautiful, conscious people. And still I could just see how quickly something jumps out and starts to do this funny thing that we call maybe, exchange, energy exchange or conversation or something like that. But I could feel the discomfort nearly everywhere, slightly, you know, where it just jumps out of its own skin to make something, to make a conversation, or just to do something so that it doesn't have to feel that discomfort when when it's not quiet. Not really, when it's not really at home, let's say it like that. I could watch my own personal system do that too. It's like, wow. It was very, very interesting exploration. I hadn't been on an exploration like that in a while.
Isaac said something about it too on Friday.
He said that too. Yeah, he left early.
Something like yes.
It was the same party. Yeah, I stayed longer, but he had the meeting. Yeah, that was really interesting. Yeah, it's nearly like as if we haven't learned how can we be together in a nurturing way, so that it nurtures actually being together.
Are there environments like that with groups
This
of
environment,
people?
for example, even though there is a facilitator in our environment. Yes, I mean, that's me. Yeah, so it is a bit different, but I have experienced it. But it is, you know, you would come together with that intention. Yeah, because you see, when we come into this field, even we know what we're coming together for.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe that's needed, you know, as if when we come together for singing, or if we come together for dancing or making music or art, or, you know, then that's what we're coming together for. And on a so-called party, or it's different, because then some people like to drink. That makes, then it's already different, and somebody loves talking, others like it more quiet, you know, so yeah. Is
it still enjoyable for you?
For me, what's always enjoyable is that there's an exploration going on. For me, it's a deep exploration. I'm actually just watching what's going on here. And that's the best. Yeah. And that is a journey, has been a journey, because it wasn't always easy, you know, but it's getting more and more easier. Let's say it gets easier. Yeah. And now also, you know, when in younger years, my system would think, I have an idea, it has to stay in situations, and it has learned to move, which is it's actually really nice to speak it. It's one of the biggest gifts. It's like, no, don't have to stay here. And it's not even making anyone wrong, not itself wrong, or anybody. It's just, doesn't feel so good here, so it moves over there. Or moves there. It just lets itself move. So that's the enjoyment, in a way. There's a freedom that has come in the exploration. And like the conversation that happened with Marcus, you know, like an awe of how the system adjusts itself in situations that, you know, in comfortable situations, it doesn't need to adjust so much, but in uncomfortable situations. So there's clear seeing, or much more clear seeing, and adjustment, which is fantastic. And it's in awe of that. Wow, super intelligent.
But do you mean adjustment like a positive adjustment to more openness and presence, or the adjustment just to survive the situation? Which one?
Oh, both. I don't even know if there's a difference between the two.
Maybe I mean compensation when I say surviving the situation.
Yeah, so what would you mean by that? Compensation?
Like shutting down, for example, when someone just talks.
if that is the only possibility for the system to deal with that, when it doesn't have another possibility, I'm in awe of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am in awe of that. However it finds a way, it's wow, amazing.
Yeah, I guess if it doesn't know any other way, then that is the only way. There are more healthy ways of dealing with it.
You know, but that is a judgment. That's a very harsh judgment, that there are better ways. Who would say that? I love that movement that's happening. Yeah. While it's kind of putting that information into different places. You notice?
Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful. Wonderful. See there, I'm in awe of that. I'm in awe of that. So I got some information. It's like now it's putting it places and it stays in movement. It's fantastic watching it.
It's not landing anywhere.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. It's not landing. And both of us see it. Yeah, there comes the breath. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I know there is something here that doesn't judge. Yeah.
Ah, far out. Can you say a bit more about that?
Well, there was a breath and the sense of resting somewhere where it's not that big of a deal what happens.
So has there been a judgment on that so-called shutting down?
Guilt, yes.
Guilt. Yeah.
And also projection that the other person is behaving in the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you look now from here, when we look
confusion.
Together, confusion. Yeah. By confusion, you mean there was confusion or there is confusion?
There was, when it happens like that dynamic is very just confused.
Yes. Hasn't
wanting
learned
to meet.
Yeah, wanting to meet.
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's sweet.
Yes. Very sweet. How's our meeting for you?
We've been talking a lot. So I haven't really been as connected all the time.
Okay. So talking disturbs our connection?
No, my attention goes up here, or
okay.
It's not with you somehow. It's more with the words and sometimes in the body, but not so much with you.
Oh, okay. So it is in the body.
It goes up and down somehow.
It goes up and down.
It remembers the body and comes back.
Okay.
In there.
So now I'm really curious. How would it be? How would you describe being with me? How would you describe that? What's different?
It feels so good. Oh, it feels much better.
It feels much better.
Yeah, it's like I'm more here and also more open.
Yeah, but it's always being here, isn't it? That's how it is for me. It's like the more I'm here, the more I'm with everything. It's really amazing. It's like the more I'm here, the more I'm receiving all the signals in a clear way. Yeah. Oh, I like how you described that. What's going on now?
It's changing all the time. Thoughts are coming and then I see them and then It's special to be with someone who can sense you like that.
Yeah, it's very special, yes. Thanks for that acknowledgement.
Yeah.
But you sense that here too, don't you?
Sense. What do you mean?
You have that sensing too. You sense what's going on over here, don't you?
I think I sense something, but not the same way. I think you sense much more.
Why would you say that?
Mm.
I'm very curious. How would you know that that I'm sensing more than you do?
No, I don't know.
Good. Very, very important. Yeah. I think that was a very, very, very important distinction. Yeah. Again, like how it's putting itself into place.
Yes. It also depends what's you and what's me.
I mean, what we maybe can say, because I'm not sure what you do in your daily life. It's been my interest, so I love seeing certain movements and receiving signals. So my focus has been on that for a long, long, long time, because it's been a passion. It's like. If you're interested in playing the piano and another one isn't, so then I can say, oh, you play piano like wow, and I just play a little bit, that we can say maybe, but that I'm sensing more, I'm doubting that. My focus is just more on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like sensing it's too much. Like my interest is not there because I just want to remember where I have my presence.
Yeah. But that is an interesting thing. There we are again at the beginning. So I'm not going out. So that sensing, what I've learned, can only happen when I'm here. Otherwise, I'm all over the place.
Yeah, maybe that feels more true.
Yeah, it's like we were speaking about that before. It's like the more I'm here, whatever that means, just not all over the place out there. The more I'm here, the more I can receive in a clear way.
Yeah, so it's actually connected. Being here and receiving.
Yes. It's just the other way around. If I would go out there and trying to sense what's going on there, confusion. Confusion. Immediately. It's only possible when I'm right here. And I don't know how else to say that. And there's no movement away from here. It's just the opposite, huh? It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That was good clarification.
Yeah, thanks for inspiring that.
I enjoyed this very much.
Me too. Me too.
Now it will have to settle.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Meike.
Marina.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Marina.
Hey. Hello. Seems like a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time.
Yeah.
You in your new house?
I am.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You like it?
I do now. I've made it home inside. At first, it's been hard because I was quite sick by the time I moved. Because I was the nervous system was just for so many weeks, and then I moved and got sick. Just beginning to, maybe even just today, beginning to relax a bit more.
Oh, fantastic.
Been like tight like a coil. Trying to do everything and blah, 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 very busy mind. Oh.
Activated.
Yes.
Yeah.
But mostly it feels like home.
Oh, fantastic.
5 houses from the river and 5 minutes from the beach.
Marina, that is just the
friendly
best. Yeah.
Friendly neighbours and quiet neighbours, except I hear the highway traffic. The highway's not that far.
Yeah.
Having to get used to that.
Yeah, you will get used to that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm really enjoying making it my home,
I get it, yes.
I can stay here as long as I want.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I'd like to just sit and
pleasure.
Yeah. A lot's also come up because the energy's not been good. And then when I have some, I'm doing. And so then I isolated quite a lot, so there's a feeling of loneliness, but anyway, that's the theme. I don't feel like I need to make the story out of it, actually. Yeah, that's sort of the little one has definitely been struggling along.
They just want to sit on our lap.
Yeah, I know.
Let them come sit on our lap and play.
Yeah.
Not just so beautiful when we're together like this. Somehow how we know each other so deeply. So warm.
It's nice to hear. It feels like a touch hearing that.
Touch is here too. Mm-hmm. It's a bit like home, being home with each other or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. It's like, you know, if we were sitting next to each other by now, we would be falling into each other's arms in a way. Yeah. Giggle a bit together and here we are again. Something like that.
Just you speaking that, something's just like softening.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. That is so nice to hear.
It's the nervous system, sort of, it's been frantic, you know. Heart up, very frantically making a home to nest in, you know.
Yeah. What to do, huh? Yeah. What to do. Other than all of a sudden here we are again and rest in each other's arms. Knowing each other so deeply. I love that, Marina. I love it. It's that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that knowing. It's such a deep knowing in a certain way. It feels so natural. It feels so very natural to me. Just, you know, what we most long for as human beings when we're together, that we just can be the way we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it feels.
Thank you. You really.
Thanks for inspiring this. I love it.
Yeah. 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 I'm deeply grateful. Sorry, I'm not very good with words.
Kisses and hugs. No, you're perfect in your expression, I find. I hear everything. Yeah, for me it's very clear. Sounds like kisses and hugs. and feels that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just resting in each other's arms. That's all. So simple. So simple.
In tussling, the mind's been tussling with this decision about going away tomorrow to be with a group, to stay with Elsa, and it's a group to sit with, so to be conscious with, and that's the intention. It's interesting, the mind's just trying to make up decision, the body's sort of doesn't feel quite up to it. It feels like it's good. And then it's like, oh, what if I'm up? Yeah, what if? And blah, 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 blah. Oh my golly.
Body's not up to it and mind is trying to make a decision. That's so beautiful, isn't it? To watch it.
Yeah, interesting, but tomorrow's close.
Yeah, that's what minds do.
Yeah.
Mm. Every mind is doing that, as far as I know.
Yeah. And I know the decision won't come from the mind anyway, so ridiculous.
Says the mind.
Yeah, and maybe even my idea of thinking this was like, oh, maybe some clarity will come,
Yeah.
Little answer will come out of the blue.
And the answer is already there.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Tell me, Meike.
Flip a coin. Flip a coin. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you will know.
Okay.
And if you really don't know, flip a coin and really go with that what it says.
Okay.
Then you will know.
Okay. I've done that before where, you know, indecision's such a theme for this nervous system. So I'd flip a coin and then, or whatever similar, and then I'd be disappointed at the answer. So then I'd know from that reaction.
Exactly. That's what I mean. And you know from that reaction. Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's a very little voice. I think the little one in me is going,
no. I mean, there are always little ones.
yeah, absolutely. No, thank you so much. No. Thank you.
Good luck with your decision.
Thank you.
Yeah. Beresha.
Okay.
Hi.
So there's a little question. I always watch your meetings, and there was this going in, which interests me. But there's also this what is going in, and the embodiment of the awareness. So we always say all is happening here in the awareness, also the body. But the awareness is also in the body. Or when we speak about embodiment, what do we really mean with this? So something like, and going in. So it's not clear for me. But when I just sat with you, it was, we are here. There is no separation. I could feel this. So maybe that's it. And the mind just want the story. Yeah.
Yeah, by the going in, it's just attention. Attention is so used to go out. Kind of, that being all over the place and not inclusive of this very, very often. I mean, maybe not in your experience, but...
Inclusive of this? What do you mean?
The embodiment.
The embodiment.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's like attention is very, very often just flying around, kind of disembodied, not noticing at all what's going on here. Just going on with
yeah, I understand.
Movements in the so-called outside.
And the thoughts.
Thoughts and how it perceives. Yeah. So that going in is, it's like, it's a beautiful question, because I mean, I can only speak how it's here. How it's here is, it's like as if it goes to the center of a cell.
That's amazing. That's amazing that you say this, because I still have this cancer story, and every day I'm meditating to go really in the cells and imagine healing energy, quantum physics, things like this. So now you speak this. Wow, amazing. It's really touching.
See how my system has, I guess, learned from maybe since forever, I don't know, that going in is the way of coming into space. It's funny, my system has always done that, going in, going through the center of inness, which then opens up into the everything. So it is totally concentrated, but at the same time, it gets really, really spacious. But it is all inclusive. So it's not away from here. So that, I guess, was my invitation of in, whoa, and in, whoa.
Nice movement. Yeah.
So maybe you get a felt sense of what I'm trying to.
Yeah. You showed us also in the retreat.
Yeah.
When you were a little bit activated.
Yes.
Now I show you what I do. Yeah, well, it
Yes.
was really beautiful.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for the feedback. So, like my conversation with Sana, it's that, again, just in my own experience, everyone has to find out for themselves. But that the more it goes in, the more it feels in total connection with everything. And it knows what's going on there. It's so paradox, because most of us, we grow up with our attentions being out there and trying to figure out what's going on, and getting terribly confused because we're losing contact with this, with the in. Yeah, so my personal way is in, and then it's like everything presents itself in clarity. It's quite amazing.
And then you are also really in the body.
Body is included.
Included.
Yeah, included. But then it also becomes clear that I am not the body, but the body is included. Totally. It's like the everything and the nothing coming together.
How gets it really clear then? You don't get this? Okay.
Yeah. By tracking it through the embodiment into the depth of the cell until it opens up into space. Yes, exactly like that.
I have to do it. Wait a minute.
Yes, exactly. And you were on the way there. And it's just attention. It's inviting the attention.
Can you say it again? I'm in the cell. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you just said.
Deeper. And deeper into the cell, without any doing. Just moving through. No stopping anywhere. it's like a holding still in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can, that everything is heard and sensed and felt. Yeah.
The cats are doing this.
Yeah,
They receive the world like this. Wow.
Trees
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Flowers.
Mm.
Exactly. It's that. It's kind of a holding still, and then it's noticing the flow, and it flows and flows and flows and flows and flows, a never-ending flow. Mm. 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 Yeah, yes.
Mm. Mm. And then what is clear for you then? What did you say before?
And it just smiles everywhere. And then it's very clear that is what life is about.
And the body?
All of it. Then the body can just do its thing. No matter what.
It's doing it anyway.
Exactly. But then it does it with a smile.
Thank you for telling me the secret.
Thanks for asking, so that I can hear the secret too.
Wow. Wow.
That was just so yum. It is so
It
yum.
is, yeah. I wanted to say it is.
You know, also, one can do that by themselves, which is also absolutely amazing, but sharing it, Rachel, is just it's like the cherry on top.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yum.
So that's your 24/7.
Whenever it's possible, yes.
Okay,
Whenever
yeah,
it's possible.
yeah.
You know, life does its bumps here and there. You know, it doesn't always allow it.
Okay,
Life
that's
is
a
sometimes
nice way
life
to
has
say
sometimes
it.
other plans.
Yes. Yeah.
But whenever it comes to this, yes, yeah, that's then oh gosh,
Then the cherry again. Then the cherry
yeah,
again.
the cherry. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. It's a new feeling now, Meike.
Oh.
So will you come to Europe one day?
Who knows?
I want to hug you. I want to hug you.
Oh, my darling. Thank you. Yeah. we'll see what life wants. Huh? I have
yes,
no
yes,
clue. I'm
yes.
kind of no clue way. It's
Mm.
interesting. It's been a lot of what I can say. It's been these last weeks. Maybe that's why I also couldn't come to Western Australia, or why it says no. It's shedding skin. It's like as if it's shedding identities. And somehow then it needs to be more by itself. That's all I can say. I have no other way to
shedding identities.
It's just a crumbling of identities going on. And I see that in some of us happening. So yeah, it's good. And after
it's
that,
good,
then it will be showing the way again. And it will say, oh, now you go there, now you go there.
I get it. I get it. I know this.
And then we will all give each other a big hug. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm. Thank you so much, Meike.
Pleasure. Thanks for this, that you inspired this.
You inspire me.
Okay. Yeah, what a beautiful meeting with all of you. Yeah. Until we meet again, love and peace. Ciao.